Now I'm just waiting for someone to show up so I can make sure everything is set. Hello, Christine. How are you doing? I'm just waiting for, oops, I gotta do one more, someone to show up so I can make sure okay. How are you doing, Christine? Long time no see. Welcome to the stream. Spirit Stalker, so glad to see you. Thank you so much for being here. And you know what? I'm going to acknowledge you all to let you know I know you're here. So this is my way of saying, acknowledge me. I acknowledge you. Thank you so much for being here. Hold on a second. Here's the wife. Hello, Kelly. How are you doing? So glad that you guys could make it tonight. Christine Potter, we have not seen you in a long time. It has been a while.
Can you plug me in, please?
I sure can. Fallen Angel, how are you doing? Give me a second here. Okay. Oh, I take it around to your side. Okay. Yeah. And this is for you, Fallen, and for you, Spirit Stalker and Kelly. This is for you, just to acknowledge you, to let you know I know you. Acknowledge me. You have been acknowledged. You doing okay? I've just been lazy today. Hey, I feel you. Same here. Same here. Um, got 8 people here. This is so wonderful. I hope you can do me a favor. Please share us out. We will have a special guest here shortly. Her name is Monica Rawlins. If you don't know who she is, you will find out today. She is so wonderful and she really treats us like family. And you will know who she is. And some of you may already know who she is, but just in case you don't, you will today. And as you see, Nightbud is here. And so make sure you keep your caps at a minimal because anybody that has large caps, he's a no-no. So yes, keep everything just normal, you
We'll have
know.
to, time out.
Oh, we have to time out Nightbud again. Drina, Mike, how are you doing? So glad to see you. And man, I'm glad. Acknowledge me. You have been acknowledged, Drina and Mike. I'm so glad to hear you. We are acknowledging everybody today, and we are so glad that you're here. Happy Sunday to you, fam. Everybody, if you don't know who Drina and Mike is, I want you to go by and check out their YouTube channel. These guys are fantastic. They really are. They set the real standard for fam. Believe me. Go by, check them out, like and subscribe. Tell them Eddie and Jen sent you. You will love the channel. We do. Yes, kick night butt like a football. Hey, yeah. Yeah, night butt probably kick our butt too. Good to see. It's good to see you too. Believe me. I do have a special guest that's coming up. Give her a few minutes. Her name is Monica Rawlins. She is well, I'll let her explain it when she comes on. Um, I'm just waiting to get her text right now so I can send her a link. And oh, you're so sweet. Ah, thank you so much. Scott. No, thank you very much. Yes, everybody give a shout out to Adrena and Mike. Adrena and Mike, put your channel link in. I want everybody to come by and check you out. I really do, because that's what we're about. We're about that fam love. In order to get love, you have to give love. And that's what we try to do here. And we try to pay it forward. So let's do that. Pay that love forward. Pay it forward. And Kelly, yes, I was checking that out. That's gonna be one of our topics today. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about that. I'm gonna bring that up with Monica when she comes on. So yeah, very interesting. My wife actually kind of called it on that on when it comes to the drones. So we're gonna talk about that. About the drones, but they are not. Because they come crashing down all of a sudden. So yes, go by, check them out. There's their YouTube link. Check them out. You will not be disappointed. They have a great channel, I'm telling you, and they're fun. They
Very
are a
funny.
lot of
Very
fun.
funny.
Believe me, a lot of fun, especially when they're alive. That's another thing. They're fun.
Hilarious.
Yes, can't wait for that. Yes. This it's an interesting topic because there's a lot of people that's going around these drones is big news now everywhere. There's our son Cody. So everybody, if you haven't, go by show our son Cody some love. And remember, Cody has special needs. Just go by, show him some love. He would really appreciate that, and we appreciate you for doing it. And son, I'm gonna do that for you. Acknowledge me. Dad has acknowledged that you are here. I am so glad to see you. So glad to see everybody. How's everybody's week been so far? You guys been doing all right? Because I was thinking about doing a live on Saturday afternoons and then Sunday nights. Saturday afternoons, I may call it What's Your Story? And what that is I'm just gonna bring anybody up and let them tell their paranormal story, And then Sundays, I will try to have a special guest every Sunday, you know. Yeah, Cody knows who they are. That's right, that's Mike and Drina. Oh, thank you, Drina and Mike. See, Cody, you got some love already. Mom of an angel, so glad to see you. So glad to see you. Acknowledge me. You have been acknowledged. Carol, so good to see you.
Carol?
Acknowledge me. You have been acknowledged. I thank you guys so much for being here. And please, by all means, do us a favor. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. We really appreciate that too. It helps with the algorithms and help us grow just a little bit more. Really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. So I'm just waiting. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna send the link to her now so that let me do it this way. Let me go. And that way she
That
will,
participant?
huh?
Participant, the line before. No, no, no.
Right here? Okay.
It's like you forget every
I
single.
do. At the,
It's okay, babe. 8 gets to us all.
oh no, I don't want to do that. Okay,
There you
there.
go.
And then let me go over here. Go to my, right there.
Okay.
Give me just a second, everybody. I just want to go into my messenger real quick. I don't know why I said this real
Hi,
quick.
Regina.
Regina, how are you doing? Acknowledge me. You have been acknowledged. Thank you so much for being here. Give me a second here. I'm trying to send my link. Where is it? I just talked to her and now I can't find her. That's just my luck. Oh, wait a minute. I'm on the wrong thing. My bad. Try this. Right there. There she is. And I'm gonna send the link right there. There. That way, whenever she's ready, we're ready. Okay. Sorry about that. Had to send that link to her so that she don't have to wait. Um, so you guys had a good week. I hope you did. What's going on in your world? Anything new? How's the weather where you are? Our weather is what? It's 70 degrees out
And
here
wet.
and wet. It just got finished raining again. So how's the weather in your neck of the woods? Um,
Drina
I'm
said acknowledge me.
He's acknowledge, yeah, and I'm gonna acknowledge you again, Drina. Acknowledge me. You have been acknowledged again. And Mom of an Angel, acknowledge me. You have been acknowledged also. I'm acknowledging everybody here, let you know that I know that you're here. I see you, Carol. Acknowledge me. I see you. I have fun with this button. I'm sorry. I
He
don't know
does. He
why.
drives me nuts with the button.
I do. I acknowledge everything.
Yeah.
I
Even
I
himself.
I do. I acknowledge myself when I see it. I say, "Hey, me." Acknowledge me. Yes, I acknowledge me. Of course, I'll be talking to myself, but it's okay. Just as long as I'm not answering myself, I think is the key to it. Ain't that right?
I'll talk to myself
You know what?
too.
Sometimes it's good to answer yourself though, because that's the only time sometimes you come up with an answer. You know, Florida is great right now. I bet it is. Y'all about the same weather type as us, I believe, because you're only like, what is Florida? 700 miles from where we are, I believe. So, yeah, at least. So, yeah, the weather here is not bad. You know, it was like 70, 78 today was our high. Actually, no, I think our high was 84 today. And it's just turned 70 now because of the rain. Mom, so did we. I want one. You want one? I'll give you two. Acknowledge me. There. Now you got two. Midwest weather. Hey, if you guys love good stories, especially old school, go by check out Carol XO's Screaming Memes. I'm telling you, if you love the old, remember back in the day, you probably don't, because if you did remember this, you'd be a heck of a lot older than us. But back in the day, they used to have radios where they didn't have TV. You would listen to the radio and you would listen to stories like Flash Gordon and Charlie Chan and stuff like that. Well, basically, Carol covers just that mainly. Go by, check out her channel, and she's got some good shows on there. Really do. Go by, check out, show her some love. You know, Spirit Stalker, it's always good seeing you. Spirit Stalker, her name is Yvonne. She's a good friend of ours also. And she had Yvonne, do you still have your channel? Because if you do, I want you to put your link in also. She's investigated with us a few times. And I got a couple of those videos on our channel, so go by and check it out, and you will see it as say featuring Spirit Stalker Afterlife. Irish whiskey, so good to see you. We still do that in cars. Yes, yes, we do. And Carol, you are so welcome. But make sure before you thank me, put your channel link in. Then thank me.
Man, Irish whiskey.
Irish Risky, do me a favor. I tell you what, everybody that's in here right now, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to put your channel links in so that everybody can check out everybody. There might be something you like about everyone here. So go by, show some love, check everybody out. Check out Fallen Angel. Check out Regina. Check out Yvonne. Check out everybody. Make sure you check out Drina and Mike. Check out my son Cody. Check everybody out.
Irish whiskey has some great paranormal too.
Yes, go by
Can't wait
check
till
out
he
Irish
comes back
Risky.
with more videos.
Yes, he's gonna be coming back. So check out Irish Risky. And one day I'm gonna have on the panel one day John. Who's John? John, aka formerly HSFL Paranormal slash aka the paranormal guy slash aka the storm chasing guy. That John.
If we get his butt up there.
Yep, I'll get him on here one day. I will get John up here on this panel one day so he can tell us how he got started in the paranormal and then how he transcended from the paranormal to storm chasing, because that's exactly what he's doing now. So, and if John, if you're listening to this channel, I'm quite sure you are listening to us, you make sure that you get ready for me to be calling you to have you come on. We'd love to have you, bro. So yeah, what is everybody up to? Let me ask you guys something. Oh, before I do that, Irish Richie said I did a few videos with John. Yes, you did. And they're on your channel. And I think
They were
John
great
also.
too.
Yeah, and John got some of the videos he did with you on his channel. So yes, we did see those videos. You know, um, let me ask y'all something. How do you guys feel about those drones, the drone sightings in Pennsylvania and New Jersey? And they've actually been seen all over the place. And then just recently, and my wife called it on this, but a couple drones had crashed. And my wife, her first instinct was these are something that's man-made because they're too big for regular drones. So somebody is making these, and eventually one was going to crash. And sure enough, one crashed. Actually, two. Jen called it. It's crazy. And she called it 2 days prior.
Well, they have because did you hear the new conspiracy?
What?
My friend Anne Marie was sending it to me. The
The NAACP?
NAADNS, National Arctic Security, Defense of Security. I guess they have a theory of something about the drones are foreign drones. And I guess they planted nuclear bombs in suitcases around
Oh, I
the
did hear
states,
that.
and those are detonators.
I did hear that. Haunted Trucking, what's up, bruh? Good to see you,
Hey,
Ghost
Honda
Dog.
Trucking.
Acknowledge me.
Good to see you, Ghost Dog. He said it's warm, comfy, vibing, and dark. Oh, I'm in bed.
Yep.
Hey, don't feel bad. I'm warm, comfy, vibing, and I'm dark. So you got all of me right there. But I'm awake.
Wow. Seriously.
Just saying. I call it as I see it. Hey, how's the lighting here? I had to work on the lighting too. I've been working on this all day. Colleen, how are you doing?
Acknowledge me.
Hey, Colleen, do me a favor. Put your channel link in also and put Haunted Trucking's link in too. Because he won't do it. Every time I ask him, hey, put your link in. I ain't gonna do that. That's not about me. It's about you. Put your link in. Scott, how are you doing, sir?
Acknowledge me.
It is so good to see you. Thank you all so much for being here. Just give her a few more minutes because she has some guests. And so she's just waiting it out. She said she might be a little bit late, but she was going to come on and we're going to talk to her and ask her all kinds of paranormal questions. And I also, when it's time, I want you to go by and check out her channel also. But not only her channel, she's also affiliated with another channel. So you're going to check out two channels of hers. And we love both of them. And you'll know who they are too, if you don't already. So if you don't know who Monica Rollins is, you'll know today. That's all I can say on that. I don't want to give too much away. You know, on the truck, he said, I twirled my ankle on ice last night.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
did you really? Are you okay? Are you going to be able to, are you working tonight? I'm hoping you're okay, man. That is no joke.
No, because the storm last night was horrific.
Yeah, because we was watching you last night. Well,
What, he
it's
fell and hurt
obvious.
is your
I
finger
just
still hurt from falling?
because I didn't stay up that late though, but I didn't know that you got hurt, and I'm really sorry to hear that. Fallen Angel said, Haunted Trucking, hope you feel better soon. Yes, we all hope that you feel better soon, man. We really do. Kelly says, hi, Cody. And what you got on my 40, homie? No, I'm kidding. Cody don't drink. I'm just playing. And I think my daughter is lurking, so she might be listening. Because she told us she was gonna go home and listen to the live stream. She may chime in. So if you happen to see a name Desi Marie or Destiny Marie, that's our daughter. So just thought I'd throw that in. All right. Great. So we're getting ready. She just texted. She is on her way. And I'm telling you, she's wonderful. She's treated us, she
I
always
think so
treats us like
too.
family. Corey, how are you doing, bruh?
Acknowledge me.
I'm
Good
with
to
you,
see you.
Mama of an Angel. I am.
What's that?
I'm with her on that. They're just doing it for fear, panic, because they're trying to. I feel like when they come out with a bunch of dramatic stuff, they're covering up something else.
Yeah,
So I don't know what they're trying to cover up
yeah. I mean,
underneath it,
yeah,
but
Jen called it. She called it, and this
it's
was 2 days
drones.
prior. So I can never be right with Jen. Me and Jen was, as a matter of fact, we were thinking about starting a reaction videos also because we like paranormal videos, and I'm always saying that's got to be haunted. Jen's like, no. I'm like, it's gotta be, and we argue back and forth. I mean, this is
You say it's
crazy.
haunted.
I'm just saying it is. It is what it is. I think so anyway. So, but anyways, enough about me. Today it's about Monica. Give her a second here so that her audio can match up with us. Hi, Monica.
Hey, Monica.
How are you doing?
Good. How are y'all tonight?
Oh, we are so good and so great. Thank you so much. I know it was a sudden notice and I apologize.
Oh, that's okay. I'm sorry I'm so late coming on. It
That's
just my guests lingered a little longer than I thought they would.
And you told me it was gonna be a little late, and I'm like, hey, that's fine. We don't mind. Ain't that right, everybody here? Everybody, I want y'all to meet Monica Rawlins. Now, she has a podcast channel, which is on YouTube called Our Paranormal World. And I want you to go by, check her out. She is so wonderful, but she's also on Texas Front Porch.
I am.
So please, let's give her a nice round of applause for being here. Come on, let's give her a cheer.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I just want to thank you so much for being here. And like I said, I know it was such a short notice, but man, I don't know what to say, except I'm gonna start it off to ask you the same question. What do you think about these drone appearances?
Oh, that's so funny that you ask that because we were, last night on Bigfoot Michigan Rob show, because I do the Saturday night shows with him, we were talking about these drones. And I had heard something about drones, but I purposefully don't watch the news very often just because it's horrible. It makes me cry. It upsets me.
Mhm.
And I obviously major things find their way to you, but by and large, I try to avoid it. So I had heard about the drones, but I didn't know too much about it. But in our discussions, Rob had played a video for me that showed somebody recording one of these drones, and they're huge. I mean, they appear to be huge. They're not just the little toy drones that people are playing with. These things are pretty massive.
Yeah, they're big as cars.
Yeah, and so my response to Rob was, well, I don't know what to think of that. Now there are military bases near where these are being seen. It could be exercises with something like that, but it could also be, Amazon does deliver packages with drones, and they don't use the little toy drones for that either. I'm sure they use larger drones for these packages.
I
So,
didn't even think about that.
it could be something as mundane as that happening, or it could be the military perhaps testing out um, drones for, I don't know, whatever reason they might have to be using drones.
Right. Um, Diane, hello. Thank you so much, Diane, for welcome to the chat. And I just want to do this for you, Diane, just to let you know that I know that you are here.
Acknowledge me.
There, you have been acknowledged. Thank you so much. I want to ask you, Monica, first of all, how did you get started? You
In
know, the paranormal, give us a story about you.
Sure. So it goes back to childhood. I was raised involved in a lot of this because I grew up in Northern California.
Mhm.
And being from that area, obviously, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, those stories are pervasive. They're everywhere.
Right.
And, I heard all of them. And I was fortunate enough to have a grandfather who believed in all of that and encouraged that in my brother and I.
Mhm.
So he would see me, reading books about mysteries and, Native American legends and, Bigfoot and ghosts and everything I could get my hands on. And he encouraged that. And I'm very thankful for that because I think a lot of people have parents or grandparents who would find out that their interests lie in that direction and they would be discouraged from pursuing something like that, thinking it's nonsense. But I had the opposite of that, which I was very fortunate for.
Mhm.
So he fostered that curiosity. Um, we used to vacation in a relatively remote part of southwestern Oregon every summer. And I had a lot of experiences growing up, or not growing up, but in the summers that we spent there.
Right.
And looking back on them, I mean, I thought they were odd occurrences when they happened, but looking back on them as a researcher and as an adult, I think that there were definitely some sort of cryptid creatures in the area several times.
Mhm.
But I never had any kind of a sighting. I had, like I said, some strange things happen. We heard some strange things, some scary things, really. Uh,
Right.
but that helped push me in that direction. And I mean, I think I could have been born spooky anyway. I mean, like I said, I can't tell you what drew me to the paranormal and the weird and unusual, but it seems to be with me from birth. Like it's long, as far back as I can remember, I've been interested in it and drawn to it.
Right. See, because now me, like I said, years ago, I didn't believe in spirits and ghosts and all that. I believed that Jesus Christ was the only spirit, put it like that,
Mhm,
you know. And I didn't believe in ghosts, but I had to, had an experience.
mhm.
And like I said before, I've told people before, it started with me, my first wife who passed away having my son. And it was like 3 days after she died, I seen her at the foot of my bed.
Oh,
That's what I believed right then and there you know. And of course, you have to have an experience. I tell people before I was on a live stream, and I told them, there's people that believe in UFOs, there's people that believe in aliens and cryptids, and there's people that don't believe in those, because a
mhm.
lot of them believe in what they see. They
Yeah,
believe it if they see it, But I said I have to believe it because there's too many people to have seen these things. Just because we haven't seen it
right.
doesn't mean they're not out there. Whether
There's
it's
so many people like that. So, and my husband's the same way. He had never had any kind of paranormal experience. He never said that he didn't believe in it, but
right.
he always said, I don't know what to think. I just have never had an experience like that myself until we moved into the house that we live in now, which is definitely haunted. And he saw the ghost dog, is what we call it. So he saw the ghost dog. So he had an experience, and now he believes in Bigfoot. That's an interesting thing to me is that he would go out and research Bigfoot, and that's actually how we met through that research. And he believes in it enough to go out there searching for it and spending his time and money on it. But ghosts, it's not ghosts. So people that have that mindset it's very interesting to me that you believe in one thing, but there's no way that another, thing could possibly be real. But this one thing is, but the
Right.
rest is silly.
Right. Because they're not keeping an open mind.
Yeah, just for that one topic or whatever it is that, they choose to put their belief in. And to your point, yeah, that they don't have an open mind. That's a very closed mind to
Mhm.
me.
Very.
And you to be a good researcher, you need to keep an open mind, in my opinion.
My friend Haunted Truck is like, huh? Who saw me? Because we call it Ghost Dog. So when you see,
Oh,
and I was just so, well, Ghost Dog, you just all over the place searching, man.
running through my house in the middle of the night and spooking my
Yeah.
husband.
You're scaring her husband, man. What's wrong with you? You supposed to be out door dashing. Now, somebody had a question. I'm trying to backspace. I think it was Christina. I might have went too far back. And Christina, okay, she said, I heard and saw a crazy unexplained animal making unexplained noises in Long Island right before I started doing the paranormal.
Mhm.
Wow. Why didn't you tell us that before when we interviewed you then, Christine? Now you're waiting to tell us?
Yeah. You keep burying the lead. You've got to start out with things like
You're leaving out information all of a sudden. Now you all over again. And let's talk about the things you didn't tell us, Christina.
there you go.
Now, I wanted to ask you though, now you said that your house is haunted. Have you seen things going on there?
I have seen the ghost dog. Um, I saw it, my husband saw it much more clearly than I did, but um, you know, I would get the sensation I've always seen things. I've always seen things. But in this house, I had the smell associated with it as well. So of course, I saw the ghost dog, but I would have this, can't remember if it was jasmine or gardenia, but there's a very specific, like very floral scented perfume that I don't wear. And I would smell it like moving through my house. And I don't have those flowers planted anywhere near my house where, it was possible for, the breeze to bring it in because this house is 110 years old now. So it's not the best sealed house. It's a little drafty, right? And I have to keep all of that in mind when, if I hear something or something weird happens. Um, so I believe that I did have a female spirit here at one point. I did see the ghost dog. My husband saw the ghost dog. We used to hear a lot of activity in the kitchen specifically. I remember one time my husband had taken our son out. This was years ago to like a Thomas the Train kind of day because that was his favorite. And I was alone in the home. And I could swear that somebody came in the back door and was walking around in the kitchen. I thought, surely it's not my husband because, it was an hour to this event and they had only been gone maybe
Mhm.
45 minutes, an hour and a half, something like that. So
Right.
I sat there for a minute and I called out and nobody answered. I got up and went into the kitchen. Nobody's there. You can hear people walking around the kitchen. Sometimes you could hear them in the corner of my bedroom, which is where I smelled the female's perfume mostly was coming, into my room, like various spots in my room. You could smell it throughout the house, but mainly in my room. And there was one morning where I was getting ready for work and my son was at school, my husband was at work,
Mhm.
and I heard this commotion in the kitchen. And it sounded like because I keep my pots and pans hanging on a baker's rack. We have these metal hooks on the baker's rack and I hang everything there. It sounded like they fell off or were pushed off. I thought maybe one of the cats had knocked over the baker's rack.
Mhm.
And I just remember I was in the bathroom getting ready and it made such a clatter and commotion. I was thinking, I don't have time for this. Like, I'm not going to stop what I'm doing just to, clean this up. I'll clean it up on my way out the door because I have to go through the kitchen anyway. So I finish getting ready. I go into the kitchen begrudgingly thinking, "Ugh, gotta clean up this, mess." There was
Mhm.
not one thing out of place. There was not one thing out of place in my kitchen. But it sounded like the entire baker's rack had fallen over and it was clattering like you could hear like wah wah wah, like when pots hit and kind of, you know, I don't know what you call that, like wobble on the ground as they're settling. And it took me aback to see that there was nothing out of place in the kitchen. And I thought, okay, well, that happens in haunted houses. You hear that all the time. It's just a haunted house. And, at no point have I ever felt scared except for one time. There was only one time that I was afraid. But everything in this home feels it's not negative. It's not malicious. I mean, if anything, it's just making its presence known. And to be fair, when we moved in, we didn't really remodel, but we made some changes. We made some updates. And I know that that will disturb spirits that are resting if you start switching things up in their
Right.
home. So I
Oh,
think that
like remodeling, when you're remodeling your home,
yeah,
that things up too.
Yeah, and we didn't do anything, like I said, we didn't really do any extensive remodeling. It was just, switching this to that or changing some paint colors. It was minor things. But the fact that new people, I think, had come into the home, they had made a few minor changes. It was enough to kick up some spiritual dust, we'll say. But
Right.
the one time I was afraid, I think it was transient. It wasn't something that resides in this house. I don't know what caught its attention to come to my house, but I know that it was circling the outside of my home for a while before it came in because my son heard it and it scared him. And he came running into my bedroom and he said, "There's a scary noise outside." And it was a very windy night. And I thought that it was just leaves scraping across our deck because we've got a very large kind of partially wrapped around deck. It's an arts and crafts house, so it's got those extended patio roofs.
Right.
And I said, "Oh, honey, it's okay." I said, I'll go check it out." I went out there. I didn't hear anything myself at the time, but I did hear the wind blowing.
Mhm.
And he was frightened, so I let him sleep in my room with me that night. My husband worked the overnight shift, so he wasn't there.
Right.
And I remember Lucas came in and he laid with me when it was bedtime, and I was up for a little longer. I turned the light out to go to sleep, and I thought I heard it was a disturbing noise, but it sounded like it was outside of my dining room area on the exterior of the house. It wasn't in the house. It was definitely on the outside.
Right.
Then I remember thinking, well, that's an odd noise. It's an odd noise. And right, I was trying to relax. All the lights are off. I sleep with my bedroom door open.
Mhm.
And I was just starting to relax enough. I wasn't asleep, but I was, just starting to, kind of get in the zone where you're just your mind's starting to relax and unwind. And there was this unholy screeching noise in the house this time. And it was coming from the living room into the music room that has the door to my bedroom in it, right? And I remember, first of all, the hair on my body stood up. And I jumped out of bed and I closed my door really fast. And I remember I was standing there holding the door
Mhm.
and it faded away and I'm listening to like if can I hear footsteps like this clearly not a human noise. And I remember initially thinking, can I get my, pew pew before, but then I'm thinking that's not human. That's like what's that gonna do?
Right.
It's gonna do. But that was my initial reaction is can I get to the
Right.
weapon? And I just stood there for a minute and I didn't hear it again. I mean, I was like on guard, all my hair is still standing up, like my senses are overloaded. I'm like, I really think that there's something here. I mean, I can sense there's something here, but I can't hear it. So I let go of the door and I walk over and sit on the edge of my bed. And of course, it's total darkness because we were all going to sleep.
Mhm.
And as I'm sitting there on the edge of my bed, I hear click, click, and my door swings open.
Oh God.
Yeah. And I said, "Oh, heck no." I, I think I said that out loud, actually, because I'm just staring at this door like swinging open. And
Oh
And I
yeah.
turn the light on, and it takes me a minute because now I'm really upset.
I would have said the same thing. I would have said that's a wrap. That's it.
Yeah, now we're,
Ooh.
and I took me a minute. I had to gather myself because that noise, I mean,
Hmm.
I replicated it on one of Josh's shows. Like it's terrifying noise.
Have you done any kind of investigating of your own home?
I haven't just because typically I don't feel that any of these spirits are
But
malevolent and I don't want to disturb where I'm living.
right, I mean, because our home is haunted also, but
Oh,
they're not malevolent.
yeah.
Matter of fact, they're really nice. And when I do a live stream, I do a spirit box session.
Okay.
Can hear for himself. And then you will see. I mean, it's a trip sometimes. We get some very nice, pleasant. They're very pleasant because
Right.
we no negativity in. On account that we have three boys with special needs, that's the last thing we need in the house is negativity.
That's right.
No. So on that, that's why I asked you, or I wanted to ask you, have you ever done like a paranormal investigation, or
Yeah.
have you ever thought about cleansing your house?
Well, I don't want to cleanse it just because I feel that, because I know that in the course of the years of this home,
Mm-hmm.
two people have passed away inside the home. It's documented.
Right,
Uh,
right. So they
they
were
were natural causes. It wasn't like, anything bad. And I just feel like they were here before me. They choose to stay for a reason. They're not harming me. They're not disturbing me. They're not disturbing my son, more importantly. So I
right.
don't feel the need to cleanse. I don't feel that it's something that needs to be cleansed.
That's
Because
true.
if I cleanse, they're going.
Right.
And I don't feel that I need to displace these spirits because they're not harming. They're not bothering. That, like I said, that one that scared me, I really feel that was transient because I've never felt anything like that before. I have never felt or heard anything like that since.
I don't think he meant to scare you. I think he wanted just to wanted you to know he's there.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
I mean, he could have done it in ways other than circling my house, scaring my son, and then scaring me. Because let me tell you, when I got my wits together after the whole door opening
Mhm.
scene, I went through the house and kicked it out. I told it to get out. I told it, get out. Get out, out. This is my house. You are not welcome here. I did not invite you here. You are not welcome here. You need to get out right now. You don't want me to throw you out. You don't want me to throw you out.
Right, and that's what I used to tell him. I tell him, hey, stay here, or you have to pay rent.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. You paying bills? You
Yeah,
walking in here like that?
I keep it real with him. I let him know, hey, and I need my money, not no money. Give me some cash,
Yeah.
And usually, well, especially if it's negative, I don't have no problem with them after that. They don't, especially they don't want to be around a Negro anyway. I don't mean, I'll go next door around them. Uh, I want to acknowledge a couple people. Marilyn, thank you so much for being here.
Acknowledge me.
And RPI Paranormal Randy, so good for you to be here. Thank you, sir.
Acknowledge me.
And Abyss Paranormal, thank you so much for being here. I did not want you guys to think I missed you.
Acknowledge me.
You have all been acknowledged. So I want to ask you, so now we're a small channel, and I really don't care because my thing is I like helping other channels. You know, I had a guy ask me about a couple months ago. He said, "Why are you always talking about other YouTubers? Why don't you worry about yourself growing?" And I told him, I said, "Well, because it's not about me, it's about we. If we can't help each other, then how are we going to grow as a community?" You know,
That's true. There's enough. It's not like it's a pie with a limited amount of slices.
right?
There's enough for everybody. It's
Exactly.
unlimited.
And that's the problem with the paranormal world today because there's no unity. Everybody is out for themselves and they're looking out for each other, instead of helping the next person, that small person. You got these big YouTubers that's up here and don't care nothing about that small person down there. And I told my wife, I said, if we was to have 1 million subscribers, I'm still going to look out for that guy that's only got 200, because
Yeah, that's great. That's a great attitude. Yeah, I love that.
and that's how you grow. And plus, we have there's a small special needs community that comes in that watches us, and so we try to lead by example. That's why I've had guests come on and they use the bad words and stuff like that, but I don't. My wife has a sailor mouth, every time and now, but me, I try to keep it to a minimal, especially in our videos. You won't hear it at all, because that's just how I am. But I wanted to ask you another thing also because that even had nothing to do with what I wanted to ask you. I don't even know why I even went there. I guess I'm just it's like squirrel,
I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Ooh, it's shiny.
Uh, have you ever went out with other investigators? And if you have, who have you went out with?
Yeah, I've been out with a lot of other investigators, mostly with the Bigfoot research, because I've like done that formally. I mean, my whole life, really. I've been looking for everything, but formally with the Bigfoot research for 22 years now.
Okay.
So I've been out with a lot of people. I was with the TBRC for a long time. I did some travel. I did a travel channel. No, I did 2 travel channel shows.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I mean, I've been out with the guys from Finding Bigfoot. I've known them like way before they had their TV show. So Matt and Cliff and Bobo. I've been out with a lot of the old school people. Like if you get people that were probably more active or more, I don't want to say famous, a little more well known, maybe
Right.
10, 15, even 20 years ago, I've probably been out in the field with them.
I tell you, my favorites to this day will always be the Clinch brothers.
Oh yeah.
Brad and Barry. I love them guys. I love them because they are the reason why I started doing the paranormal videos, and I learned from them. You
Yeah.
know, because a lot of the things I do, I got from them. You use my natural body senses,
Mhm.
when I go out and do an investigation and just sit back and pay attention and just listen. I mean, they taught me so much, so that's my top right there. Number one is the Clinch brothers. And
Yeah.
they show Ghost Lab. We still watch the reruns.
Their show is good.
Well, it
Yeah.
was, and I don't know. I want to get Barry and Brad on here so bad. I got Barry's phone number. I was just afraid to ask him, hey, you think you can come on our YouTube channel? But he's done it. He's been to people's YouTube channels.
Well, you should ask.
And
They're
I'm
pretty nice. They're pretty nice.
yes, they are, because we've seen him a couple times, quite a few times. Barry, anyway.
Yeah, personally, we met him at
Uh,
Special Olympics.
right. Because our boys are being special needs, and he represents the Special Olympics. You
Oh,
know,
that's fabulous. Yeah.
yeah, and so we always see him when we're at an event. And I've wanted to ask him if he could just come on, on our show and talk about how they got started and where they're going from there. And like I said, I have a small special needs community that would love to listen to them. And my boys, they love the Clinch brothers. They've watched all the videos, and when they're in town, we're right there. They love them.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. So you should definitely reach out then and ask them to be on.
I'm gonna stick my chest out. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna straight ask
Good.
them. Say, hey,
I know it's scary to hit that send button because you don't know what the reaction is going to be.
hi, 'cause I'm
I
like,
completely understand that.
yeah, because I want to ask Tex if he could do me a favor, please come on next Sunday show for me just to say hi, even if it's for a half hour or 5 minutes.
Yeah. Why didn't you ask him to come? I couldn't want me to text him to come on.
That would be great, because we love Tex too. That's another person. Actually, he had climbed the top, almost to the top, because Braden Berry is number one. Tex is now number two because my boys gravitated to him. My boys, I'm gonna tell you something, because they're special needs, it's hard for them to trust people because they've been bullied and picked on almost all their life. And so when they see somebody they like my friend Ghost Dog out that's here in the chat, they gravitate to him. My friend Lou Rock, they gravitate to him. And they treat my boys as if it was theirs.
Yeah.
And that's all my boys ever wanted. So when they seen Tex did something different. And it's just something about Tex that my boys, like my son Tony and Cody, they just can't stop talking about him.
Oh,
So,
really?
yes, so
Tex is just the sweetest guy. He's like a big old teddy bear.
he
He
is.
is just so nice. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And he'd love to come on here, you guys. I mean, if you haven't reached out and asked him, you absolutely, I just texted him and
Did you?
asked if he has a moment because we're supposed to be doing a show together at 9:30 tonight here in about 45 minutes. We're going to do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I won't keep you on long because I knew you was gonna be busy. But yeah, and there's my son Tony right there, and they love Tex. So every
For
time Tex,
good reason.
yeah, and then when they see that Tex is on live, they're on his channel. They won't comment because they're afraid to comment.
Bailey.
But now Bailey's here. Now Bailey, everybody, she is autistic. So let's show Bailey some love. Bailey some love. How you doing, Bailey? And you know what?
Bailey.
Acknowledge me.
You have been acknowledged, Bailey. So glad of you to be here. And this is my son Tony, who's also
Hi,
autistic.
Tony.
He is autistic also. And her name is Monica.
Hi, Monica.
And guess who she's
Hi.
she's friends with Tex.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations.
We're gonna get Tex on here with you guys so you can have a nice conversation with him.
I will, because I want him to come on next Sunday. There's so much I want to talk to him about, like how he got started, and then because he's more into Bigfoot and where he lives at. He said he had an experience, and I'd like for him to share that experience with us.
Oh, he'd love, I know for a fact that he would love to come on their show. He talks about you guys a lot. So
Yeah.
I know he loves this channel. So yeah, I mean, I'll talk to him tonight too, but go ahead and send that invite. If I'm willing to bet that he will be more than happy to come on here and talk to
Because
y'all.
the last time he popped up and it said text on one of our live streams, and we were like, we're hoping it wasn't a troll because we put it in the chat and didn't
Yeah, it didn't compute till afterwards. I'm like, oh, that's Tex front porch.
Tex.
Because anybody come on here and say Tex, I'm like, who Tex?
Sure, right. Oh, Tex is a great guy. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Tex.
So I will not hold you up. So before I go, before you go, I want to ask you, what are you working on? And I want you to tell people how they can come check you out.
Oh, so I am really just working on building my channel and my content. I have a book that I've been working on for a while now. I really just need to finish it. Really just need to finish. And it's about my personal experiences that I've had throughout my life because I've had some crazy, crazy things happen. And well, I personally don't think anybody cares or wants to hear it. I'm hearing differently from a lot of other people. So I started writing them down and putting them on paper. So hopefully I can wrap that up and get that out soon within the next 3 or 4 months. And if you want to get a hold of me, you can email me at opw.monica@gmail.com. And my channel on YouTube, there are a couple of Our Paranormal Worlds. I didn't know that when I started my channel. So if you want to find mine specifically, if you go into the search bar and you hit the @ symbol and you type in Monica's, with the plural, Monica's Paranormal World, it will take you straight to my channel.
Yeah, you know what? That's how I got yours.
Okay.
I found you just like that. It was a one-time deal. I was like, oh, there's Monica. But then the crazy thing was, I didn't know if you, because at first I contacted you through, I want to say Twitter.
Did you? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't use Twitter very often. So
Because I went through that first, and then I went through Messenger.
Yeah.
And found you on, as a matter of fact, I found you on your channel, and your messenger was right there because it said message, and I messaged you from
Yep.
that.
So I also have, my channel has a Facebook page and it's Our Paranormal World. It's
See
my face, probably looking better than this because I've been running around all day. But it's my face, like in a little circle right there.
Wait a minute, who's that? Little Patty? Hey, Little Patty, do me a favor. Make sure you do not have large caps. I don't know why Nightbot has a problem with large caps. So just could you make them just a little smaller caps, please? I really appreciate you. But you know what? I know that you're here.
Acknowledge me.
We acknowledge that you are here in Maryland.
Acknowledge me.
I acknowledge you also. I'm so sorry. My stupid butt just realized you were here. And Little Patty says, hi, Monica.
Hi.
So I'm gonna put your links in the description box so that everybody can come by check you out. I'm gonna put your channel link in and also Tex front porch.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful. And
yes,
I'll work on getting Tex on here next week.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, if you want to also, I want you to come back.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, come back, and you can come back with Tex.
That sounds great. What time? Do you have a set time that your shows come on Sundays? Okay.
Same time. But if you need to go on earlier, just let me know and we'll make it earlier.
Oh, well, I mean, I have a standing, we have some legal issues going on out in California with some family things. So I have an obligation on Sunday evenings that I have to adhere to. So it'd probably be about the same time
Okay.
to roll in here if that's not too late for y'all.
No, that's fine. That's fine. 8 o'clock. That'd be fine. Because it's 8 o'clock our time, which your time is, Missy, it's eight. It's eight, for an example, it's 8:54 now. So what time is it there?
Oh, I'm here in Texas.
You said
Oh, you
Texas?
are?
I'm in
Oh,
Texas. Yeah.
same here. We're in San Antonio.
Oh, well, I am up on the Red River. I am in Sherman.
Wow.
Oh,
Small world. Glad to
Right.
get them. That's why you see the Aggies sign back there.
There
Well,
you go.
then I got Ohio State too, but I blocked that
My
out.
I'll
daughter.
tell you what, all the cool kids live in Texas. All the
Yeah,
cool kids live in Texas.
yeah. So all my exes live in Texas.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. They live in Ohio. My bad.
Some of mine are in California. A lot of them moved to Texas for some reason.
But yeah, I want to put your links in. I don't want to hold you up because I know you're getting ready to go on. Y'all gonna go live. I'm gonna put your links in, and after the show, I'm gonna have everybody go over there. So you're gonna be over at Text Front Porch?
Yeah, we're going to be on Texas Front Porch tonight. We're going to be doing a true crime bit here at about 9:30. And we're not sure what we're going to talk about. I didn't have a lot of time to try to plan it out with Tex this afternoon because he sprung it on me pretty late last night. So figure it out. We'll talk some true crime and have fun. And then I think we're just going to roll right into our normal night owls that we do when we come on late. Where it's kind of an open mic grab bag kind of thing where we just talk about whatever pops in our noggins.
I hear you on that. Little Patty said all the cool ones live in Missouri. You're right. Nice and cool. What's the weather there? 35? You're right. Nice and cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll take the cooler weather over the hot weather though.
Tell me about it. It was what, 84 today here in San Antonio?
Oof.
And now it's 70.
Yeah. See, now it's cooler up here on the Red River, but I had to go into Dallas for something this afternoon.
Mhm.
It was muggy. I cannot believe that we are this far into December and it was humid. I was upset. It is obscene that it is even any kind of warm right now.
Randy wanted to know, Eddie, when are you going back up this way? Because I forgot you live in Ohio, Randy. We may be going back this summer. I tell you what, Randy, I will let you know. I will do a live stream before we leave to go to Ohio. That way to give you a heads up, and then we can meet up. So yeah, I will let you know, but that's
I
still
love Ohio. You guys have fun. What part were y'all living in? Where are you from?
we were living in Akron and Youngstown. Well,
Okay.
we call it Gunstown. That's what we got out of there and came down here.
That's where we were raised up in Ohio.
Okay. Oh, it's
He was
beautiful
raised up in
state.
Ohio. I was raised up in Kentucky. So
Yes, she's a Kentucky woman.
Okay.
She's
Okay. That's beautiful too.
It really is. Kentucky really is beautiful.
And
She's
it's full of some creepiness. It's full of some creepiness. It's got some stories.
a bunch of meth heads, crackheads. I'm joking.
You got some nerve coming from Akron talking about that.
No, I'm talking about you, and we got the same thing. You think that maybe they're related? Maybe they're from West Virginia. It's a joke, you know.
Well, it's not a far jog.
right?
Carol said it's 30s in Iowa. Eesh.
Oof.
Better thee than me. But we left the cold. We don't want to see the cold.
That's why I moved here.
Just like I talk to spirits. I don't want to see them. I just talk to them. That's it. I don't need to see you.
And drop a message and move on.
Yeah, just deliver your message and it's time to go. That's it. It's a wrap. Thank you so much. As a matter of fact, if you don't want to leave yet, I always do a small spirit box session. You're welcome to stay for it.
I would love to, but I do actually have to run. I appreciate it. When we come on next week, maybe we can do that because I really love spirit box sessions. Those are so much fun.
Next week, then it's on.
Sounds great.
Please, thank you so much. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming by today. Everybody, please make sure you check out. As a matter of fact, is there a way I could put your channel link in?
Christina put it in earlier.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Hey, Christina, can you do me a favor? Can you put Monica's link back in again? I really appreciate it. And then I'm gonna put it back in the description box along with Texas Front Porch. And thank you again so much.
No, thank you all for having me on. You all are wonderful. I will do the same in kind every week when I put my show out, which is live every Thursday at 10 p.m. Central. I
Mhm.
always in my description include links to all of my friends' channels, and I'll make sure to include your channel in that. And hopefully we can drive some traffic on over here and y'all can make some new friends and have some good conversations.
Good. I really appreciate that. And Nina, 2005, thank you so much for
Thank
being
you,
here.
Christina.
Acknowledge me.
You have been acknowledged. And again, Monica, thank you again so much for being on the show. We love you, and we just want you to stay blessed. Thank you again.
Thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed evening. I appreciate you having me on.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Monica Rollins. Give her a round of applause, will you please? Come on, you guys. Give her a nice round of applause.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll talk soon.
All right. Hey, you guys. Now, are you guys ready for that small spirit box session? I hope you are. I'm gonna read some of the because I know I missed a lot of you guys. Jen's gotta go take her pill. So I missed a lot of. I'm gonna back up a little bit so I can catch some of these messages here. I do apologize. I missed a lot of you. Okay, so we're gonna start off. Christina said, before my mother passed away, she wanted to live in Texas. She said all the nice people are from Texas. Let me tell you something. All the nice people are down here, but they don't know how to drive.
No, they don't.
I'm just telling you now. Driving though, oh no.
Worst state to have driving.
Oh, they cannot drive. Oh my goodness. Going down the chat here. Mama Benangel said, oh no, I can't do human. I can't blame you. Bailey said, we are getting 3 feet of snow next weekend. Hey, congratulations. Because guess what, Bailey? We're not.
Let's hope don't jinx me.
I wish, hey, I'm just playing, Bailey. And just stay safe, stay warm, and make sure you don't get the sniffles. Drink some hot cocoa on me. And when you drink that hot cocoa, think of Eddie. Say this cocoa reminds me of Eddie because it's as chocolate as him.
That just didn't make any sense.
That made no sense at all whatsoever. Mama Angel said, I'm not cold enough for me. Oh, it's not cold enough for me to turn the heat on. You know what? Same here. I mean, we've had some cold nights, but we take them as a blessing because we don't want to turn the heat on right away. Because let me tell you, the heat down here, it can get expensive. Just like having the AC. Hooked on Good Creations by
Tina.
Tina. Tina, so good of you to be. I did not even know that you were here. Thank you so much for being here. And again, I do apologize
Jason's in the
for
group.
my lateness.
Acknowledge me.
Oh, Jason, you know what? I didn't know that you was here. So my apologies.
Acknowledge me.
You have been acknowledged. I want to thank you guys so much. Now, Drina and Mike says, so glad we were able to catch y'all tonight. I got a little editing to do and then bedtime. Hey, Drina, Mike, thank you so much for being here. Hey, you guys, I want you guys to go by, check out Drina, Mike. Make sure you check them out. They have got a really, really good channel. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. So make sure you go by, check them out. Love these guys. And I'm quite sure you will too. Thank you, Junior Mike. Thank you so much for being here, man. We appreciate you. Have a good night. Boomer D, what is good with you, man? Mary Bean, so glad to see you here also. I am glad to see both of you here. How you doing, Boomer?
Acknowledge me.
You have been acknowledged. And Mary Bean,
Acknowledge me.
you too have been acknowledged. Mary Bean, as a matter of fact, you are lunar eclipse. So let me see here. Hold on a second here. Let me do this. There we go. That makes things a little bit better for us. because you should have had that wrench in your hand instead of trying to hit somebody with it. Marilyn, it's a pleasure for you to be here. I am so glad you are here. You guys, would you guys like to have a spirit box session? Nice little small one. And by the way, how did you guys like Monica? Wasn't she wonderful? She really is. She is so wonderful. At the end of the show, it's gonna give me about 20, 25 minutes. I'm gonna put her channel links in the description box. That way you can go by and check her out also. Okay, now I'm in my main channel. Yeah, see, there we go. Boomer said, well, I was here at 9 and got tired of waiting. Sorry that you have to wait so long. I do apologize. So we're gonna go ahead and do a small spirit box session. I got everything already set up. So all I gotta do is get this bad boy started. And we're gonna see who's gonna come through today for us. So before I start, I just want to say to any spirit that does come in, we mean you no disrespect. We come to you out of love, and we want you to do the same. Just come to us out of love. No negative spirits. The negative spirits have to stay out. We only want the positive in. We appreciate you for being here. And with that said, we're going ahead and get it started. And let me know what you hear. Also, yep, right here. So just let me know what you hear. Because what I hear, you might hear different. And what you hear, I might hear different. So you let us know what you hear. Let's give him a few minutes. He's getting himself a little bit routed up. Yep, it's connecting. So who's here with us tonight? Who's here with us? I hate Pepsi.
I love Pepsi.
Okay.
I'm begging your pardon.
I said I hate Pepsi. Don't you hate Pepsi? You want some Pepsi? You're more than welcome to drink this Pepsi. Did the spirit say he's black? He probably did. Oh, so you want to be? Why I gotta be black? Why can't I be Ed?
Where's Scott?
Blue Scott. Where's Scott?
That's what I heard.
How can
There's a Scott here in the chat. I
He went to
think.
bed.
Oh, Scott went to bed. You got a message for him? Do you have a message for Scott? Maybe not. Is it hot in here to you? Or does my wife make you hot? Spirits, I'm just playing. You don't have to.
that takes,
You don't
like
have.
that's how
You don't have to acknowledge that.
I'm just with.
Hey, Spirits, did you have a message for Scott?
Okay, spirits, I'm back. Does any spirit have a message for us or anyone in the chat? Can you give me a name? Harold. Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes? I'm just playing. What is your name Harold?
You're very funny. That's what he said.
You're very funny. Oh, wait, something about a wedding ring, I think. Jenna said, be right back. Ellie. Spirits. Christina message. Christina message Scott. He said he'll be here in a second. So
There's
wait.
Scott. Spirits, if you have a
Spirit Scott's
message,
here. Who's the spirit that wants to speak to Scott? Do you have a name? He's here. Well, in the chat. Sure. Spirits. Scott is right here. He said, yes, spirits. I'm his agent. I'm speaking for him. I'm kidding, spirits. I'm not his agent. I'm just a conduit. I'm trying to bridge you over to Scott. Or who is here? If it's not Scott, who else? Hey, spirits, I'm not gonna say much. I'm gonna quiet down for 30 seconds.
Even in terms of.
Who really cares? Because you know,
Filter flat.
I can talk all night, spirits, just like you. That's it. He's my brother. He is my advisor. I'm his advisor. Oh, I said I'm gonna be quiet for 30 seconds. I'm sorry. Why'd you leave? I'm not leaving. I'm supposed to be quiet, spirits. Incognito.
It's about that. Quick time.
Yes, Scott. It was very clear. It came in. Where's Scott? Sounds to me like it said, honest to God. Hey, Beth.
Acknowledge me.
Cute.
Thank you, spirits. I'm here all week.
Hi, Dolls Dolly.
Dolls Dolly, how you doing?
Hey, Spirits, can you tell us how many are with us?
Activate.
Estimating? Did you come up with a number yet, spirits?
I mean, you guys are here with us.
Amen.
Okay.
We're great, Dolly. I hope you're having a great night as well.
Acknowledge me.
You have been acknowledged, Dolly, and Beth. Private,
Dear Father.
It's your father.
Scott said, I don't want to put everyone in a bad mood because Scott, you're fine.
Radio there. Expensive.
That's so. That's just,
Yeah. You should see how much we pay rent. How is it where you are, spirits?
Said 20. I heard that.
So
Like,
it's in the 20s? Something.
Still.
Please make sure you hit that like button. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's a habit. I know. It's a good habit when they hit that like button, spirits.
Do any of your spirits have a name for us?
The phone.
Who are you, haunted trucking? Spirits, I mean, no disrespect to you. I was just having fun. Just having fun with you. You know that. It's a habit. What are you doing that's a habit?
So they were the.
So got a letter. Got a letter. You got a letter?
Where's government?
Where's the government? Spirits, I'm sending love. I'm sending love your way. I keep talking over you. I apologize. Do you feel the love that I have in my heart for you? Because you know you don't have to be here.
And if you need a
Yes, there is
say that again?
Yeah, what was that?
physically
Christina said the limb person wasn't.
for me.
It was there for me.
It was a gentleman clear as day, and he said, I'm the father, maybe, but he could have been your dad's dad, your grandfather. I'm going to see if I can talk to him personally. The spirits, you know, Christina is here.
Right here. In the particular.
Very particular, very articulate. I'm letting you speak, spirits. That's why I'm not saying anything.
It's like obviously.
Always listening. Me too. I'm just always listening.
Do you have?
It's your mother. Go ahead, babe.
Yeah.
I'm really trying.
Spirits, Boomer said, now you said, yeah, I did.
That way.
Boomer said, now's your chance to talk, because he's not here. So who are we talking to?
Here's some. Huh?
Me too.
Do you have a message for someone in the chat?
That low spirit said my phone. You know what these are, right?
It's still here.
So, do you talk on these where you are? I'm not aware that you could take a phone with you.
No.
How do you communicate besides this? Tell me something. Is this extraterrestrial? Are you from another galaxy?
They're recording.
No one is. That's what she just said. Trapped.
I'm trapped in here? You don't have to be trapped.
If you want to cross over, Christine there, if you go over to her house, she can cross you over.
Yep, she can cross you over. Hey, Wolf and Hound. So glad to see you, Joe. Thank you so much for being here. So you don't want me to record you, do you? Or do you mind?
That.
Appreciate it? Do you feel my energy? Yes, that's a question. Do you? Spirits, did you like our guest tonight?
Have a good night, Wolf and Hound.
Wolf and Hound, have a great night. Thank you for coming in, bro. We appreciate you. Hey, put your channel link in. Just in case we have someone new that don't know who you are.
I'm
Chillier.
like, acoustic.
Yeah, go start. Let me know when you hooked up. I'll send you a link.
Any kind of. President now.
Hey, spirits, can you tell us how you pass?
Can you tell us how you live?
Peace out.
Hello, Kristen Berg.
Lark and Jack, if anybody wants to cross over, you could take them to Christina. The chillier. Yeah, they probably are. We turned the AC on.
There.
Did you just say shit?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Do you feel that that's what we're talking, spirits? A bunch of sugar honey iced tea? Are you gonna get quiet on me now?
Christina wants to know you guys want her to make coffee. Absolutely.
Absolutely. I'm down for some coffee too, spirits.
Anybody can.
I'm doing anybody I can. The good ones twice.
Hi.
Nina 2005 said, I already have coffee and Cheez-Its. Is it that you want balance? Spirits, you don't mind if I have some guests come up to you? Billy said, I'm eating chips.
No.
Oh no, thank you. Because I've invited a few people to join us while we're talking. I just want to make sure that you were okay with it.
But if I was a spirit, I'd go over to Christina's house too for all the food and snacks.
Mama Manangel said, any bacon?
Any bacon?
Beth said, y'all making me hungry.
Are you guys hungry, spirits? I don't know about you, but I am.
That one you probably have to turn it up louder, but it said, I don't know about you, but I am.
Maybe more bacon.
It was just like that.
The kitchen.
Yep. Hey, little one, how you doing? You doing okay? You don't have to answer that. Spice, and plant-based drizzle with veggies.
That.
Some of that. Man, doesn't that sound good, spirits? What? Lovely spicy rice and plant-based chorizo with veggies for dinner. Doesn't that sound good?
Quick.
It's not quick, it's also.
Yep, it sounds quick. It was quick. Quick as in ramen noodles? That kind of quick? So what do you like to eat, spirits? Tell me. What kind of foods do you miss? Olives. How about steak?
Mm.
Baked potato. Maybe some.
Oh, God.
Oh, sounds good.
It does sound good, don't it?
What's your point?
The point is, I'm making myself hungry.
Okay, that's funny. I'm ready for the same thing. Good on that one.
So tell me, Spirits, what would you like to have? Little Patty said, little acorn. Little Patty said, chocolate cookies?
Yeah.
I see blinking lights on ghost dogs, yeah.
Ghost Dog, the 60s called, they need their psychedelic lights back. There he is.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, did I freeze?
No,
Was on the air.
it was on
It
the.
was on the air? So basically, thank you, Spirit. So you're telling me that was on my end. Dog's daughter said, I've been eating some honey, pretzels, and selling some awesome knives tonight.
Oh, that sounds good.
I almost thought that said knives. Them pretzels sound good, Dolly.
What,
Making up
QT?
for everybody, Dolly?
I wanna go to
Making up for
QT.
all of us? Someplace,
Search action.
search in action. What are you searching for? If you don't mind me asking. You know, the Lord says, seek and ye shall find. Ask and it shall be given unto you.
Have a good night, Boomer. Big hugs.
Hey, Boomer, have a good night. I did send you a link, but you have a good night. Spirits, can you say good night to Boomer? Can you tell him good night? You won't? Oh, you don't have to.
Who are you?
I'm the black voice. I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill.
What are you, muted, ghost dog?
Oh, I was just being respectful.
Oh.
Oh, no, if you want to ask questions, Ghost Dog, go ahead. Spirits, I have my friend Ghost Dog here.
Don't let the spirits know I'm here, and it'll never shut up.
Oh, shoot.
It's like that, Spirits? Oh, shoot.
It says,
Yeah, it's me, spirit world. What do you want?
I'm going to talk.
I'm going to talk.
Well, go ahead.
Go ahead. You got the floor. You got the mic.
I got the milk.
remember.
Go ahead and speak, spirits.
I got the whole milk. You want some?
The joy.
Enjoy
Did you enjoy it?
You damn skippy, I did. I got my apple juice. I got my cranberry juice. I got my Gatorades.
Before you know it,
There's like,
you're gonna be having heat flashes. And
nature color.
No, I don't have any cherry pies.
Sounds good.
speaking of that, I thought I didn't I oh no, I ate it. Yeah, that cherry pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ate it. Sorry.
Venture with Beth. Yes, I have lost weight. I've lost over 100 pounds.
Don't let him lie to you. He keeps it in the trunk of his car.
I don't have a trunk.
Yeah, you did. You can tell now that you have lost weight, Gustav.
Really?
Yep.
Damn it.
In your face.
Oh. That Hey, spirits, have I lost weight?
Want to see something.
In the name of that's all that's good, I rebuke the evil and the bad spirits blocking the good spirits in this household, in Eddie's household. The spirits are welcome to come forward and speak to us. You have nothing to fear. Did you bring something in the house lately?
That?
Yeah.
No.
I felt that when you first started your live show, something's not right. Because your box is always active right from the beginning. And you notice how quiet it is tonight? Yeah, you got something. Christina should have picked that up a long time ago.
Now when Monica was on, we did hear a noise. We both looked and then we looked at each other, but we didn't say anything.
Yeah, it wasn't from Monica. I could tell you that. Monica was full of energy. Oh my gosh, she glowed. Did you guys notice that?
Yes.
Yeah, she glowed.
And she is so wonderful, man. She
No,
really
it's nobody in the audience, Beth. It's just something. If you guys know Eddie and Jen and been watching them, which I know quite a few you have, this is the first night I've ever seen him do a spirit box where it's this quiet. I don't feel anything from Eddie and Jen. Usually, when you turn on Eddie and Jen, you feel it right away, whether you're watching you or not. So I'm just wondering, did you bring something into the house? Is there something going on with you guys? that's blocking this energy?
Spirits, hold that thought. I'm coming right back. I'm coming right back. Yeah, because I noticed that it is a little off.
It is off. You can absolutely feel it. It's not evil. It's just like someone gave you one of those hacky sack bags, to block something. That's why I'm wondering. Or maybe Christina or a couple other people can feel it. Paul probably can feel it too. Like, I know you guys are going through crap right now, but is it that much on you that maybe you're throwing off the good vibe? Because usually, Eddie, you're a lot happier.
Right.
Tonight, you seem a little bit more concerned, more distracted. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're you don't seem like you're all 100% into this.
Well, because we're having. I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay, no problem. So there is a reason why I'm feeling this then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, then, like I said, that's why I did the rebuke of all evil or bad energy from this session tonight. Let the good come in, let the spirits be able to talk, not be afraid to speak. It has nothing to do with you guys or the spirit world. Amen. Okay, I'm done. I'll shut up.
Okay, spirits, we are back. I apologize. I mean, no disrespect to you.
Yeah, absolutely no disrespect. Oh, wow. All right. Are we ready to party, spirit world? Let's get it on. I got my funky shoes on. I got my dirty underwear on. I'm ready to rock and roll.
You know what gets me is the undertones. Not the ones that's coming forward, but the undertones underneath is low.
Yep, and that's where Fallen Angel comes in. She hears those undertones.
Regina says, "Hi, Ghost Dog."
Hey, Regina. Hey, Christina. Hey, Adventure with Beth. Fallen Angel.
Don't ask why. Don't ask why. Oracle. So, spirits, are you actually saying?
Any something.
Are you saying don't ask the oracle why? And then who is the oracle?
And don't say me. Please don't say me. Mr.
Rob,
Angerman. Yeah.
Rob,
Hey, Rob.
acknowledge me. You have been acknowledged. Everybody, if you don't know who Michigander Man is, you will.
He's a great guy. He really is.
Rob, put your channel link in.
Miss Natalie. Hello.
Natalie. Hi, cute kitty.
Cute kitty, Natalie.
I should share this out.
You both have been acknowledged.
Have a good night, Chris.
Have a great night, Chris. Fallen Angel heard it whisper Eddie, so I'm not the only one that heard it. And you heard it too.
Thing is, I heard it say my name earlier too, and I was like, shh.
Thank you, Rob. And everybody, if you don't have Michigander Man, make sure you go by check out Rob's channel. He is a wonderful YouTuber and a really, really good friend of ours.
Is that his name?
Rob, yes.
Be a couple more.
Go by, show Rob some love. Spirits, show Rob some love. Can you say hi, Rob? Say hi, Michigander. Or say hi, Rob.
Who thumped the mic?
Not us.
You didn't hear that? That thump? It went thump like you would thump the mic.
Click it.
Yeah.
Say hi, Rob, or Michigander Man, whichever is easier for you.
Beth, we know your name, Ghost Dog.
Yeah.
Have any? Jeremy.
I heard her, she said Jeremy Potter.
That's her nephew.
You're saying that is the second thump you saw, Fallon? Hey, Spirit World, how are you doing tonight? Got any messages for anybody? Anyone in particular? Can you call out their names?
Have a good night, Baron.
And
Hi, Ed.
Hi, Marilyn, you gone? Have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to check us out next Sunday and possibly Saturday afternoon. I'll let you know.
Orange juice? Is that what he said?
Yeah, orange juice. Are you drinking? You're drinking milk.
I drank orange juice just before my milk.
Oh, so they are watching.
God, I hope not.
Spirits, are you a peeping Tom looking in people's windows?
Speaking of which, I thought that was funny. Monica was talking about ghost dog, ghost dog, ghost dog. And I'm like, and then when she said she smelled what was a flower scent, I said, good, I know it wasn't me because I smell like what did I say?
Peanuts?
I said, oh no, I said I smell like cookies, so I know it wasn't me. I was getting nervous there because she was like, he was peeking around, opening doors, and shadow figure, and never seen that. And I was like, I swear I don't even know who Monica is. I've never met her until tonight. I don't even know where they live. I'm surprised you didn't bust out laughing every time she said ghost dog.
I wanted to say something. I was gonna say to
You
you.
wanna talk a little?
Can we talk a
We-
little?
Talk a little. We are talking spirits.
You're not talking, so we're talking.
Stand up. Okay.
sorry now, but fine.
I'm standing up, spirits.
You're fine.
Fine. There's a stand there.
Just stand there.
There's a stand here.
I love you, Mama.
Can I sit down now, spirits?
That was funny. My daughter came in. What? I'm going to tell you. I bought me a box of Glazers, okay, donuts. And my youngest comes in and lays down a box of Glazers. And I looked at her and I pulled my donut up. I said, I got my own. She's like, ah.
Right when you pulled out that donut, took your show off. See, show me something.
It's showing me something.
Let me show you something. You see this here? It's nice and oval. Looks like an eye. And you just put it in your mouth like this. You sniff it first. get that aroma, you know, and then you gotta take a little bite, switch it around in your mouth. I don't have a spit cup, so I'll just swallow it.
This is called a donut.
I
I
know.
do. Can you say donut? You're more than welcome to eat Ghost Dog's donuts.
Hey, 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 hey.
Don't they?
That's okay.
I was gonna say we're gonna have a problem with you. Uh-uh. I'll give you some milk if you want some milk.
Of magnesia.
Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like
Mm,
button.
No, no.
Donut. Are they good? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, are they good? No, they spoiled spirits. He's eating spoiled donuts. They were made 2 years ago.
You're probably right.
They look like it.
oh, do you hear it laugh?
Silly wind.
Silly whip.
See now, y'all gonna start calling me names. I'm not no wimp.
If you find.
Just because I don't want to see you, I don't mind talking to you, but I don't need to see you to talk to you.
What in the world?
Now we're getting them chatting.
So spirits, what you want to talk about?
Yeah, what you want to talk about?
Okay. It said two things. What's the first one?
In the beginning?
I didn't catch that. Can you say that again? Tell me the first one. You said you wanted to talk about two things.
Article.
The oracle,
Trendy.
turn the. Okay, what's the second thing? Thank you, Colleen, for putting Honey Trucking's channel in there.
You guys don't have to follow me. I literally talk BS when I'm.
Can edit them.
Well, you might find other people that does the same thing, talk BS. Makes you compatible.
Why do you think I love you so much? You do have a spirit talking about something.
Yeah. There's Colleen's channel.
Mm-mm. You want an Oreo cookies?
Are you competing against me?
You made me hungry.
No. They talked to you yesterday. Oh my God, sorry. Okay.
But.
Oh, I didn't know.
It is garbled. I do have to admit that.
Some whistle.
Do you know what holiday's coming up, spirits?
What holidays? What holiday is coming up? Can you tell me? See, some of those right there. That's why I always ask the question: are we speaking to spirits or extraterrestrials?
You know, nowadays with all this drones and the alleged UFO sightings that are going on,
Mm-hmm.
and now that the government has actually admitted to UFOs, you really do wonder who you're speaking to.
Mm-hmm.
Breathed in pressure fame.
I am recording.
Fleeting.
It's very true. I am recording.
Hey, Dolly, how you doing? Mona Van Angel.
And
They're from like found.
Dolly's seen drones too, where she is.
Spirits, do you know anything about these drones?
No.
No,
Support.
They work?
they work.
Yeah, apparently so.
These spirits, are they part of the government?
You know what makes me nervous about these drones, to be absolutely honest? Think about Ukraine. What do they use the drones for?
Mhm.
Did you hear?
Oh,
It's just
some-
got some of them.
So it does make me nervous. You got these huge drones. They're like, what, 100 times bigger than the drones that are used in the Ukraine for the war over there. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you might want to do a little research on what they use the drones over there. They don't use it for what, looking for things or nothing. No, 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 no. It's a
Spirits,
deter.
hold on 1 second, spirits. Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. I mean, because Jen called it a couple days ago. We were watching it, because we don't watch the news. Because
Right,
that's why we don't have cable. We just have YouTube.
right,
We would watch clips from CNN or Fox and all that.
right.
That's how we see anything about the drones. And Jen said, well, within a few days, one's gonna crash, and then we're gonna know the truth. And I told Jen, but these things are out of this world. They're not from here. And Jen's like, no, these are man-made. And somebody made these. That's why you're seeing them. Sure enough, one crashed. Not one, two
Yeah, but
crashed.
I hope you're not looking at that first one that crashed out in the field. That was a military drone. Because you can see the way it's shaped and everything else. It's got identification numbers. That was a military drone. The second one is the one that's really concerning because what crashed in the field was no bigger than a wheelbarrow. The
Mhm.
drones that are flying around in New Jersey and all that, these things are size of SUVs.
Well,
Yeah,
the one that crashed on the highway and hit an SUV is looked like a plane almost, kind of.
Yeah. And that one they're real kind of debating. Is it a plane? Do they really identify? Do they get better pictures? Because I have to agree with you, Jen, because it did look like a plane, but it also looked like a drone. But it was only one shot from the left side, and it was from somebody that was on top of a overpass. So
right,
they were a good ways, and it was dark, so you only see one side lit up.
right.
And the back tail did look like a plane, but it also looked like the military drones that
Mhm.
fly, the back tail.
Those big plane drones that they have
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Well, you can't hear them. You can see them. They look like regular planes, but they're
They're
not.
they're spy. They're well, not spy planes. They're recon drones. That's what those are. But these things flying over the New Jersey, there are literally hundreds of witnesses that'll tell you these things are bigger than an SUV, bigger than your truck.
Right.
Okay, and they're not recon drones. These things, they got something that hangs from the bottom of them. That's what gets me. What is hanging from the bottom of them?
Right. And Rob said that he's seen drones over West Michigan, didn't know what they were at first. My wife and I saw them while we were driving. I was like, we're getting invaded.
And then when they're talking 50 to 100 of these things come out of the ocean area.
Yeah,
Well, now they're I can't find the news clip again. I wanted to find it again, but there is a ship out there that these things are coming from. And they have these huge platforms, landing platforms. It looks like for helicopters, they're that big, and there's a bunch of them out there. Well, my question is, why is the military is demanding people not to shoot these things down? If they don't know what it is, they say they're not harmful, then why are you scared of a civilian that wants to protect his land
right.
and have no idea because apparently the government doesn't know what they are?
Hmm.
We're going to protect ourselves, but yet they're begging us, don't shoot these things down. Don't shoot these things down.
Right.
Well, the only thing you say don't shoot these things down is if it is the actual alien
Hmm.
Well,
because you don't know what they're going to do back.
well,
That's
the
true.
conspiracy that's going out right now is that those drones are detonators for nuclear bombs. Like they're around to sniff out nuclear bombs or in suitcases around the states.
And that's just stupid. Why are they so focused on New Jersey?
They're not just in New Jersey, they're in
Yeah.
other states.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're slowly spreading out, but they started in New Jersey and they were coming out by tens and tens and 50s. Matter of fact, a police officer, a verifiable police officer says he just watched 50 of them come right out of the water. And then the Coast Guard came out and they said, yeah, they saw another 10 to 30 come out of the water.
I don't know. I just think it's a cover up, the government cover up.
Yeah.
That's just my
Oh,
opinion.
it's a definite cover up. I agree with you.
It's something else. Every time something happens, they always come out with something to cover the other thing that's going on behind it.
Yeah, Donald's daughter said, I have quite a few drones myself. These ones were much bigger than the ones I have.
Yeah,
Scott,
nobody's got a drone. I have not yet seen anybody sell a drone as big as they are saying these things are. You imagine an SUV.
Oh, I've seen planes.
Mhm.
I've seen drones that big. I've watched
I
build them on YouTube and fly them.
Not as big as an SUV. I guarantee you, they're not as big as SUV. I've seen those drones because I've been thinking about getting a really nice one eventually someday, my dream idea. Uh, but
Scott,
yeah, the biggest ones they make is the ones that was helping with the North Carolina.
mhm,
Those things are huge, but they're only the size of a wheelbarrow.
right.
And those are the biggest they could come up with because they need it for carrying weight and distance.
And don't forget, Amazon now is experimenting with drones
Exactly.
to make deliveries.
Yeah, those are the type of drones that the biggest ones that you can buy commercially.
Hmm.
Now, again, we don't know what the military is capable of doing. They can do whatever the frick they want, you know?
Hmm. The
No, it's
actually,
not on yet. They paused it because we didn't want to talk over the spirits.
right,
there.
yeah. I paused it for a few minutes because yeah. Just
I
like
apologize, guys. That's probably my fault. You know, I've
um
been wanting to say something for a long time, but I'm watching this and then I'm like, I'm gonna let him do his interview. I'm gonna let him do his spirit box. But doggone it, we're gonna talk about these drones.
yeah, so we're getting ready to get started again. And Christina, before I go, Christina said, you gave me an idea. Maybe the next few nights I'll go out around my neighborhood and see if we see any. Yeah, because
Take,
you're in the Bronx. So
yeah, and take a good camera, a really good high definition camera, the one that can zoom up, and particular kind of night vision-ish, if that makes sense.
right. And if you have a mother-in-law and you don't like being around her, take her with you. That way, if they take anybody, she'd be the first one to go. You won't have to worry about it no more.
Eddie, you just mean.
I'm just saying it. Spirits, we are back. I apologize. I meant no disrespect to you. I just didn't want to talk over you. So now the floor is yours.
Spirit like, huh?
They're probably tired of me saying, "Look, man, you're gonna keep us on, or you're gonna turn us off."
Talk to us, ghost spirits. Did it just laugh at me?
Yeah.
Yip yap away.
Spirits, can you go wake up my mother-in-law and
Lots of heat.
tell her to go back to sleep? Oh,
Don't do that.
I'm just playing spirits. Don't wake her up.
Just wake her up and ask her if she's sleeping.
Yep, I'll do it. I'll let Jen do it. I love my mother-in-law. I know you're watching. She's lurking.
Hey, spirits, can you tell me, is there such thing? Can you verify, is there such thing as a Christmas spirit past of the past, a Christmas spirit of the future, and a Christmas spirit of the present? Whoa.
Was there a real Scrooge? Which could be anybody.
People do. We can. We hope.
And we hope.
We hope there is such types of spirits. Is that what you're trying to say?
Rob, have a good night, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Put your link in one more time, and everybody, he's got a new video. He said hopefully tomorrow. Go by, check out Rob. Tell him that Eddie and Jen sent you. And if you haven't subscribed to him, do
Tomorrow?
so. Yes, he
Tuesday
said,
or Wednesday?
okay, guys. Oh, Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay, Tuesday or Wednesday, he's gonna have a new video dropping. Make sure you go by and check him out, show him some love. Merry Christmas, Rob, if we don't see you again. And happy Hanukkah.
Lunar said, they said yes. Wow.
Wow.
Because she said, they said, don't tell me, or that's don't mean. They're not walking in. They're not waking up here.
What'd you find out? You tell me what I need to find out.
Makes sense.
It makes sense. You tell me what it is that makes sense.
You're being weird.
That's me. That's me every day, spirits. Every day.
Is Eddie being weird?
These are so.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you so much, man. And we appreciate you for stopping by. Spirits say, tell Rob to have a good night. Can you tell him good night? He's got to go home. Tell Rob have a great night. Fine, spirits. I'll tell him. Have a great night, Rob. Since the spirits won't tell you, they don't want to be nice. Since y'all don't want to be nice.
Y'all being stuck up tonight, huh, spirits? We come to you with peace, love, and respect. We're not here to hurt you, harm you, or make you do anything you don't want to do. We just wish to speak to you. Do you understand? Hmm. Oh, I've never heard it this quiet before.
wanted to hear.
So spirits, are you done? What you say? I was asking if maybe you were done.
Was that you, Eddie?
No?
I could have swore I heard somebody say, "Oh, I thought you were done."
Maybe that, I don't remember singing that though. Oh, I did say that. I asked the spirits, maybe they were done.
Okay. Because it did sound like you, but I looked up and you weren't moving your mouth. I was like, okay, who said that?
Yeah, you didn't know my father was a ventriloquist.
Is there any spirits in the room with Eddie and Jen right now? Can you say something? Please.
And I don't say the word something. They've done that to me already.
Can you knock on anything in the room that they're in? Just knock on something.
Yeah, don't knock anything over.
No, just tap on the wall or something.
Yeah. Or tap on Jen.
Mama
It's
Vin
called?
said, do we ask too many questions?
Driver.
Spirits, I'm going ahead and let you go for the night. I want to thank you so much for those that did come in and come through. And like I said, I meant no disrespect to you. 60.
Get me,
Who's 60?
You don't have to. Just remember, you can't stay here or you'll have to pay rent. And I need real money. I do appreciate your time though. Thank you so much for being so wonderful. I wish you a peaceful journey. I wish you a peaceful journey. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. It does seem kind of odd tonight.
Seems off.
It just seems
I've been
off.
feeling like it's been off for a while anyways.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying there, but I mean, tonight in particular, for some reason, I could just feel it isn't bad. It's just, like I said, the best way I could describe it is one of those hacky sack bags that somebody makes, a voodoo thing, and they brought it into your house to stop something. I don't know what, but it's just like there's a block because everything that was said, except for a couple words that were said or something,
Mhm.
it sounded like it was coming through a veil. It was garblish. Somebody actually mentioned that. Everything seemed to be coming garblish, like it was trying to say something, but it was going through a curtain or something.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah, it's just I don't know. Maybe it's just in the air. It's that time, tis the season, Christmas coming around and everything. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I thought about that too. They say the Halloween's when the veil's the thinnest. Is it
Mhm.
possible it's opposite during Christmas? It gets thicker?
Right.
I'm just throwing that out there. But
Yeah,
you could definitely tell there was something off. Something was different.
yeah,
I
wait.
I I know one thing, your room's a lot brighter. Did you guys get a new light or something?
No, Jen took a shower. Oh no, I'm joking.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, because,
Like Bob.
Yeah, I replaced the bulb.
And he
okay,
put, so
Yeah, because I could see definition in your room now. That's why I was asking.
Look like a white ghost. Well,
No, it's just a bright ghost.
not white though, like, geez, I was very bright.
Yeah, you was. Christina said, hopefully it'll see you guys Wednesday, and then Thursday we're going to have a special on my channel. So please come by. You know what, Christina? You know we're gonna come by.
We always do.
Always do. I mean, now when Jen's you, I'm right there beside her.
Well, that they know that because Mary's always like, tell Eddie I said hi.
Yep, because I'm right beside Jen. And most of the time I'm sitting there, I'm doing music. You know, I sit with Jen and I have headphones on and I'm making music. And then I'm watching and reading the chat. I go on her phone most of the, and there's times that, believe it or not, I actually text on Jen's phone when she goes in the bathroom, and I'll text and make you think it's Jen. I don't say nothing. Just saying. So I'm always there. We watch you all the time. And when we're driving, when we're dashing.
I think I don't know. I think the spirits feel our stress and
Oh, that's the way it works here.
our downness, our because we're going through so much, with Eddie being in two, Eddie was in 2 hit and run accidents in one day.
Oh,
And
jeez.
then, our truck's not working. It's down again and he can't work. So he don't work, we don't make money again. So we have that going on again. So I think it's just all the
Right. And the fact that I won't let the negativity overshadow me, because when you have bad things happen to you, you always have to try to find the silver liner in it. And I know it doesn't make sense, but if you keep dwelling on that bad thing that happened, then it doesn't get better. So what you have to do is focus on the positive things that could happen. Even though it hasn't happened yet, you just manifest it. And that's what I've been doing. Even though Jen knows I'm down,
I'm done.
and Jen's down. But we have to pick ourselves up, because if we let our boys see that, then they'll continue to be down.
I guess it's just so much. I got Christmas coming, trying to afford Christmas for the boys because they don't understand that, they're adults. You know what I'm saying? They still have the mind of children. So, we have to treat it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then, getting food in here and the bills are overwhelming. And then this bankruptcy I'm going through. So it's like overwhelmingly stressful.
Mm-hmm.
And it all came at once. That's why I'm so happy 2024 is almost over. I'm hoping 2025 brings better things.
Right.
But I don't think it's all that either. One thing I do agree with is that everything's crashing down. It isn't just you guys, it's us, it's a lot of people. Everything's just crashing for some reason. And a lot harder than normal, because during Christmas, it's well known and it's factual that during Christmas it's the best, but it's the worst time of the year. And that's where like most people unalive themselves and stuff like that. That's Christmas is the worst.
Right.
But this year it's like it's twofold because we've all had bad luck. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But look at us, for instance, we've been fighting rent for the last 4 or 5 months. And there's no reason why we shouldn't be fighting, why we should be fighting this, because we do make money. You guys make money. And all of a sudden, it's just like one thing after another, things are crashing around you.
Mm-hmm.
And I see that with other people. Everything is just crashing, and it is twofold beyond normal what's going on. And it really does make me wonder, is something spiritually going on that we don't know? There's a war going on, and we're just getting side effects of it.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a reason these drones are up? Is there a reason that these alleged alien UFOs are being seen now? Everything just seems to be coming right at once. Why?
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I always believe in, and I have the faith. I'm a Christian man, so I say there's a God. Eddie says there's a universal, it's a universe, whatever.
Hmm.
I'm okay with that. But the saying is still the same. Everything happens for a reason.
Right. Everything happens
Mhm.
for a reason.
But my question is, would you kind of hurry that up a little bit?
It all depends on yourself. It's all, everybody's circumstances are different, and it all depends on your own universe. So it's how you rectify it yourself and not someone else.
Yeah. Tonight, the only reason I'm even online tonight is, and I'm not working, is because I torqued my ankle last night. If you
That's
guys
what
would have, yeah, did you see that happen last night?
no, I heard about it.
Yeah, I was at the university and it was icy out there and everything was ice coated. And when I stepped up on the sidewalk on the edge there, it's rounded in the first place. So that's problem number one. But it was ice covered. And the gentleman, I was supposed to meet him at a door, but he came out to the car and he was freezing, young man. So I got out of the car in a hurry to get his order to him. And when I stepped on that ledge and being rounded and ice covered, my ankle just went boom. I didn't twist it.
And
I
Chris,
tweaked it.
have a great night. I'm gonna put in the link to Texas Front Porch, and I'm gonna be going over there for a little bit next, because Monica is gonna be there, and I'm gonna go over there also. Let me type this in here first.
I totally agree. I feel like it's been like accumulating for the past couple months. Like the air has been very
Thick.
thick and it's draining. Like I'm so draining. I'm tired. I get headaches more. I'm fatigued all the time. Like it's so draining. I don't even like I can't even go to a Walmart without feeling like I'm going to pass out because it's so like I feel the heat, like I'm hot and it's just draining. And I'm like, I had the air conditioner on and it's 70 degrees outside
Yeah.
or 60.
Yeah, it's just going, everything is whacking. I'm sure everybody in the chat could say the same thing. And a big thing that Jen just said, draining. You
Yeah.
feel so freaking tired. I could sleep all day long, get up, and I feel like I just ran a marathon or I just worked out. My muscles are killing me. Yes, I'm getting old. Okay, I'll give that up.
Yeah, your muscles are killing me.
But what Eddie and I and Jen do every single day, we do more than a freaking person working out every day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we do squats, we do calisthenics, we do stairs, we do lifting every single day. And that's more than the average person working out. Except we do it, well, Eddie, you do it what, 6 days a week?
Yeah, I do it 6 days a week.
And I usually do it 7. So that's another reason why I've lost so much weight is because door dashing or anybody type of doing dashing food service like that, uh, it's a workout. It's not just holding a steering wheel like in trucking. And I hate to admit that, but generally that's what you're doing. You're just holding a steering wheel. You're a professional steering wheel holder. And then on the back end, there might be a loading and unloading, but you're not doing it every single day. Yesterday they had a 15 delivery thing, which I knew I could finish that. So I average around 15 to 20 deliveries a night. That's 40 times getting in and out of that car,
Mhm.
not including climbing steps, walking around, carrying things. So yeah, I understand that. But this is much more, like Jen says, it's just the energy is just being zapped out of me, out of everybody I know.
So, on that note, I want to thank you all so much for coming by. You guys are so wonderful. I'm gonna slide over to Tech's front porch. I don't know if he's on yet. He's probably on now. And but I am gonna go over there. As a matter of fact, they are on. So I'm gonna slide over there. What I did was I left his link in. So go by, say hello, and tell them that you're from Eddie and Jen. And I'm gonna head over there myself.
All right,
And
Eddie, Jen, love you guys. I'm getting out of here myself.
hey,
I got
thank you, Dostal, for coming by. Thank you,
no,
bro. I really do appreciate you.
not a problem. Love you guys.
Love
Love
you
you.
too. And everybody in the chat, I want to thank you all. Adventures with Beth, Mom of an Angel, Scott, Dolls, Dolly, Regina's Adventures, Christina, Scott, I know you're still here. Um, and Fallen Angel. And if I missed anybody else, I do apologize. I thank you all so much for being here. You all so wonderful. Make sure you check us out next weekend. And I may be on Saturday afternoon.
Right.
So there's a possibility. If I am on, it's gonna be around 2, 3 o'clock in the
Friday.
afternoon. Oh, wait a minute. Is that Cody's birthday Saturday?
I know your daughter wanted to go bowling.
Saturday?
I don't know if it's Saturday or Friday.
Okay. Well,
No, Fridays she wanted to go.
okay. So yeah, Saturday. Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be sometime Saturday afternoon, around 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then again on Sunday when I'll have another special guest, which you already heard who it may be. It may be Tex Front Porch himself and
Okay.
Monica coming back. So I appreciate you all so much for being here. I love you guys. God bless you. I want you guys to stay safe and have a great, great weekend. Have a great week and look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a great night, everybody. We love you.